about to set this one right.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Trey and Johnny's Comic Book Show. This is
Trey.
And I'm Johnny, and you are now rocking with the best.
Haha, yeah.
And this is our second time reshooting this episode.
Yeah.
Because like Fantastic Four, we had some problems filming it. And it was just audio problems. That's what happens when you don't have the best equipment. But
We make do.
yeah, we try. I mean, you guys are rocking with us. You know, people coming up to us and saying they like our stuff.
Yeah,
You remember that one time you said some random person came up to you and they were like, "Oh, you're that black guy in the Spanish guy show." You remember that?
Yeah.
I was just remembering about it this week. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, we do get a lot of people coming up to us, a lot of our friends, and some of our friends that we really don't know. So again, we thank you guys for watching and liking and sharing with everybody that you know.
Yep, we're gonna keep doing this if you like it.
Hell
And
yeah.
the reason this episode, technical aspects aside, took forever to shoot was because I went to Comic-Con in San Diego when that popped
show.
off. Yeah, it was all right. You know, I showed my cousins Dirty Mike and Tito.
Dirty Mike.
He's the dirtiest of them all, and we had a good time. Ended up in Mexico, but Comic-Con was sweet, dude. You know, it's always cool to be around a lot of people that share the same interests as you.
Yeah, it's always like you can kind of like, to me, you can just kind of nerd out and
Yeah.
like not have to worry about how far you go in that direction
Yeah,
because
'cause-
everyone around you is on the same level.
Yeah, everybody's geeking out with you. You know, it's a nice environment. You know,
Exactly.
everybody's like, it's like Halloween up in that joint. Like, I remember we went out on a Friday night to some bars, and I saw Dr. Doom. He looked better than the Fantastic Four movie version, Dr. Doom, and he had a pimp cup, and he had like two women around his arm.
What a G.
And you
I
know,
wish you got a picture of that.
I wish I did too, but it doesn't get more better than that. And you know, we walked around the floor a lot, got some exclusive stuff like comics and stuff like that, and this tight ass shirt. Not tight as it fits me tight. I'm just saying it's tight. And then what else? I took a picture with Jim Lee, which is, as many of you know, he's a great freaking artist. One of the best. He inspired the 90s X-Men show.
Yeah, he inspired a lot of different things, even not Marvel related. Like,
Yeah.
He inspired the Wildcats, which I believe are Image
Yeah.
comic.
Well, I think he kind of like took over Image for a while.
Yeah,
Like
he
he
did.
started it or something
Yeah.
like that. But
He had a lot of he was involved in a lot of really good arcs. I mean, across a lot of different Marvel titles and other different types of titles also.
His artwork is off the chain. Like
just he's
if
a
you
monster.
Google him, if you don't know who he is, you've seen his stuff
Yeah,
before.
exactly.
And
Especially if you're a fan of that '90s X-Men run.
oh yeah, he's
You
the
know
man.
who he is.
He's the man. And you know, of course, when you go to Comic-Con, everybody asks about trailers,
Of course.
which they were dropping like hotcakes.
Man, the trailers were flying out of there. I mean, by now everyone has seen probably all the trailers that have come out. They had a trailer come out for
Deadpool.
They had one come out for.
The only one that hasn't dropped has been X-Men.
That is true.
But
They did show a slight trailer for X-Men Apocalypse.
yeah, but it's
But
not
it
the
was
one
like-
that showed over there.
It was real bootleg, and I
Yeah.
mean, people, it was to the side and kind of, you couldn't see half of it most of the time.
Yeah.
Whoever was in there was trying to be really, really slick, but I
Yeah.
mean, they missed most of the trailers, so I mean, we didn't get to see a lot what was going on.
What Suicide Squad?
Yep, Suicide Squad, that's a
Batman-
big one everybody is
Batman
really
vs
into.
Superman.
Yeah. that
Which
one.
you said you weren't a big fan of.
Actually, you
those
know what,
movies.
I really hate the Big Blue Boy Scout. I hate him with all my heart and soul.
He's
But
just boring to
this,
me.
He really is. But this movie
Yeah?
freaking looks legit. It
Yeah.
looks so damn good that like I'm gonna have to come up off my money to go see the
No,
Blue
I
Boy
was the
Scout.
same way too. Because when I saw the first trailer, I was just like, it's alright.
Yeah.
It looks alright. But then they dropped the second one. I was like, yo, this actually looks pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Him and Batman start wrecking. It looks real good.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's in that joint. I mean, I'm still not sure how I feel about that.
I mean, she looked like
She
did
look
the part.
alright, but I
She looked
mean,
like she did the part.
we'll see how she rocks it out in the movie. Because honestly, with Wonder Woman, it's all going to be about the attitude and how to get her to fight. And everything,
True.
So,
True.
what else was there trailers for?
Suicide Squad, Batman, Deadpool, X-Men. Are we missing another one?
They had a trailer for the Heroes TV show pop off.
Which
during
at Comic-Con they even had like a big, I don't even want to say it's a tent because you know tents are,
Yeah.
tent, but this was like a little house tent or something. It looked like a little house, but they had like, I guess props and costumes from the new show.
Oh, wow.
And I guess they had like a special sneak preview in there, but like the line was ridiculous because at Comic-Con, if you ever been there, they have stuff outside the car and right across the street that people that don't have tickets can do. Like they had that Heroes little house, and then they had
I heard they had something for Walking Dead.
they had like a Walking Dead like haunted house or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty dope. If you don't have tickets, you can still rock out outside.
A lot of good shit to check out.
Yeah. Any more trailers?
I can't think of any other trailers. We're probably missing one. But, let us know in the comment section.
Yeah.
We know you guys will pick it up.
But Suicide Squad, I mean, looked like the second best out of the, I mean, no, second best was definitely, or the best was Deadpool.
Yeah, the best definitely was Deadpool. And recently they also released the Red Band and the Green Band trailers.
Which is hilarious.
That movie looks like it's going to be awesome. It's definitely going to be rated R because Ryan Reynolds is cussing up a storm.
You can't make it not
He takes
rated R.
jabs at Green Lantern.
Yeah.
And the between T.J. Miller, who is apparently his little ace sidekick or whatever, the banter between those two is hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fucking hilarious.
Can you only imagine if like Marvel had the rights and it was him and Robert Downey Jr.?
Oh man,
that'd be crazy. But that would never happen because Deadpool's too hardcore. Like
that's true.
He curses. He has a bad mouth, breaks the fourth wall.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That would never happen.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, Deadpool is under Fox right now.
True.
Just like Fantastic Four and X-Men.
We're gonna talk about Fantastic Four later, by the way. We are getting to that.
Definitely, we haven't gotten. Yeah, we gonna get there.
Well, speaking of movies, I mean, I guess we could talk about movies now.
Okay. Yeah.
And we can get into
transition. Slight transition.
Slight transition. We can talk about Ant-Man, which was like the first. Was it the first comic book movie to come out?
Ant-Man was I believe it was the first comic book movie to come out this summer, and it was dope. Like it was way better than I thought it was gonna be.
Marvel's most underrated movie to this day.
Honestly, I would go with that, and it's all because of Ant-Man's abilities. Because people think, and
it's
man
the name too. It's the name too. Like
like Ant-Man's a whack name. Man controls ants. Like to me, honestly, I've never been an Ant-Man fan. I hated Hank Pym. I mean, I know he's smart as shit, and I accept that, and I accept his role in the Avengers and the stuff that he can do.
See, that's the
but like for the most part, I just don't mess with him.
That's the thing. He's only good like when he's in the Avengers.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But then, until recently, they redid the comic book. They gave him his own comic book for Scott Lang, Ant-Man.
Okay.
Which is the guy in the movie, and it's actually pretty good. Like if you read it, it's actually pretty decent.
I believe it. And Lang seems like more of an interesting character to read about than him.
Yeah, they always launch these comic books before the movies come out to get more interest for it. You know what I'm saying? And Ant-Man was definitely the most underrated Marvel movie to this day.
I would have to agree because before that, I would think it would have been Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Because no one, honestly, I didn't have any expectations of that movie.
Also, but Guardians of the Galaxy made big bucks. This movie made big bucks, but not like.
But I mean, it wasn't on that grandiose scale because if you think of I say on that grandiose scale, like if you think about Thor's movies and Captain America's movies and Iron Man's movies, they were big epic stories with their first movies. Ant-Man's he's not a major player in the Marvel universe. So he's not gonna have that hugely epic storyline that's gonna come with that movie that's gonna be like, oh shit, Ant-Man was the tightest movie ever. But I mean, a lot of people still do think it's one of the best Marvel movies ever. Me personally, I don't think it is one of the best Marvel movies ever, but I think it is one of the top,
better ones.
It's definitely in top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5.
I take that. I take top 5. Yeah, it's definitely, it's more like a heist movie. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
They're breaking in, stealing stuff.
Yeah, he's trying to steal some shit.
And then spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, but the scene he had with Falcon was dope.
Yeah, that joke was tight. We're not gonna go too much into it, but that was a dope.
It was at the new Avengers facility, which is pretty dope. If you've seen Captain America, if you've seen Avengers
too,
then you know what's up. Yeah, and then you want to get into Fantastic Four right now?
We can go ahead and launch into Fantastic Four, and this is really something that hurts me straight to my soul.
I was rooting for this movie the whole time.
I know you were.
I even hit you up after I saw the movie too.
You and all of my friends were like, man, just give this movie a chance. It looks so tight. I'm a Fantastic Four heart and soul. It was one of the first comic books I ever read from Marvel, I love them.
I watched it so y'all wouldn't see it.
Oh my God, this movie. I mean, I haven't seen it yet, and I probably won't see it unless I either bootleg it or catch it on DVD. But to me, from the time that the teaser trailer came out, it looked terrible. It just looked bad. None of the trailers actually told you really what was going on in the movie until they released the last one. And then you were telling me that a lot of the clips that they actually had in the last released trailer for the damn movie weren't even in the damn movie.
most of the footage for all the trailers weren't in the movie.
Oh, for all of the trailers.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was like in the trailer you see the thing getting dropped from a military plane and then like blowing up shit, and it's not in the movie. There's a scene where like Sue Storm like is like helping out Johnny because he's like passed out or something. Not in the movie. There's like, you know, this scene where like Ben Grimm is like playing baseball or some crap. Not in the movie.
How you gonna have all these scenes to show us something that we're supposed to anticipate, and then you don't even put none of that shit in the movie?
And they're talking.
How does that make sense?
And they're talking like Sue Storm was wearing a wig throughout the movie because, you know, she cut her hair, but they had to reshoot it.
Oh, wow.
And that wasn't even the most offensive part to me. It was the fact that Miles Teller, though, in the middle of the movie, had like a fake beard that looked like pubes, and the thing headbutts him, and then the next scene, the beard is gone. So I'm like, holy crap! The thing headbutted his beard off his head.
Oh my god!
Because it was the same sequence. Like they went to. You guys are gonna watch this. So Reed Richards escapes from the military facility, and they send the thing to go get him, right? Because the military are trying to use the Fantastic Four for like, they're trying to weaponize them since they got these powers, right? So the thing goes to get him, and you can tell it was reshot because the pubic beard, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's hairstyle is different, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And it just, the lighting and everything looks so different. It had a different tone from the rest of the film.
That's terrible.
And it wasn't the worst thing I've seen. It was bad, but it wasn't the worst. I'd give it like the first 2/3 of the movie was pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? It was an origin story. They explain how they got their powers. But then once they get their powers, like 2 to 5 minutes were explained, like they showed how they were trying to use these powers, trying to gain control of them and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And Johnny Storm doesn't say flame on, like in the way he does in the comics, where he says flame on and turns into fire. They have these containment suits, and the containment suit is what turns off the fire on him. He like switches a little knob, and then it turns off like you know, one of those gas ovens or something.
Oh my god.
So he goes flame on, so turns it on, right?
So what is he just supposed to be on fire all the time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
But out of all the bad in the movie, like the script and the writing and all that, the actors were probably the best part of this movie. So it blows me that like this movie is so bad to the point where it probably won't get a sequel, because these actors are really good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They were probably the best part of the whole movie, and except for Miles Teller at the very end of the last fight scene. He looked like he was phoning in. He was like, oh, hey, looks like I should go save the world, you know, with my friends, you know, and like, it's like, bro, try a little harder, you know?
That's just terrible.
It was pretty bad.
If you haven't already seen Fantastic Four already,
you're probably gonna see it when it comes out on DVD anyway.
Just probably don't want to bother. It looks and sounds that bad. It got a 31%.
No,
it got a 31% viewer rating.
Oh, okay.
On Rotten Tomatoes.
But it got 9%.
And then it got a 9% critic rating.
That's pretty bad. That's like.
It looks like the viewers
the whole
are being
congregation
nice.
saying it sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how y'all want to go with that, but I probably won't be going to see one of my favorite teams' movies, and that's just kind of sad.
Yep.
Tear.
Yeah. Sad day for the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Well, sad weekend, because they ain't make no money.
Hey, well, it might be the last weekend they in theaters.
It's pretty bad.
How long do you think they're going to keep that piece of shit in theaters?
I mean, I don't know. They'll probably pull a bunch of screenings of it, but they gotta make their money somehow, right?
True.
They better have my money. So I guess that's episode 5 in the books.
All right, y'all. Thank you for watching again. Please like, share, and subscribe with all your friends, family, church people, comic book shop goers, Comic-Con friends. If you got a bunch of online buddies that you talk to, share it with them. See if
repost it on Facebook,
there
yo.
You go.
That's how we get our money.
We appreciate all the love, all the support from everybody.
Subscribe to the channel, by the way.
Yes, please subscribe to the channel. And that means we're out.
Don't forget Trey's comic book minutes.
Oh yes, they are coming up.
What was the last one?
The last one was on Ant-Man, and I got another one coming up soon. Not sure how I'm gonna do yet, but it ought to be pretty good.
All right, peace out.
Take it easy, y'all. Peace.